What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. And in this video I'm going to show you guys how everything goes the other way. Everybody's been asking me, yo Dilla, when are you going to record something showing how your hood opens, because your hood opens backwards. In this video I'm going to show you guys exactly how we do it. Let's get it. You guys, welcome back. So hey, look, if it's your first time on the channel, you know what I'm saying, make sure you show some love on the page, check out my other videos. And in this video, you know what I'm saying, I'm definitely gonna walk you guys through exactly how this works. This reverse hood kit is what it's called, and it's made by Halo, H-A-L-O. I believe you can get it nowadays from River City Creations. You can get it from them on Instagram. They're on Instagram. I'll put the link down below. But the way it works is I always wanted my hood to be different. I wanted the whole car to be different. As you can see, my doors go the opposite. They go up instead of sideways, and then my hood does the same thing, and I'm going to show you guys right now up close. Alright, you guys, check this out. So what I normally do, I've already got the latch popped from the inside of the car. What I normally do is, when I first got it, I was nervous. I didn't know how to use the setup, because it was completely different. It legit took me 9 hours for me to put this kit on the car, because you got to take off your bumper, you have to change like the hinges, the latches and the hinge and stuff like that that comes with it. You got to change the cables they send you for when you pull the latch, so that way the hood can release. The cable changes. There actually becomes 2 of them now, so that way you can, yeah, it's crazy. So I'll show you guys here in just a sec, but I just wanted to show you when I first got it, I used to have to grab it from the middle over there and lift the hood, because I was nervous. I didn't know, because of the weight of the factory hood. But after some time, I started to just pull it from one end and just go up slow, because now it has 2 shocks on here. Factory, it only used to have 1, which was on the passenger side, because that's all you needed for the hood when it opened the original way. But now the hood, the fact that it's heavier now because it's pointing the opposite direction, you don't want it to tilt over and fall down, and they figured that 1 shock was not going to be enough, which is smart. So now you have 2. You have 1 on each side, and it literally just bolts right up. And I'll show you guys up close here where you set it up. So this is that view. I enjoy this view. I love it. As you can see in the front of the car, I have the see-through glass hood. With that, you can see right through it, like you guys can see right here in this video. Let me adjust the camera just a little bit. You can see right here that you can see right through the hood. I love this part. It draws a lot of attention. This is the ACS composite T10 hood insert. You have to get the template that they send you, and then they cut a big hole here for you, and it bolts on and all that good stuff. So with the hood being reversed this way, it gives it an awesome effect. The front of the car looks crazy as open the other way. The pros, looks sick, gets a lot of attention, makes the wrap look crazy. You can have your racing stripes on here, on however you have your Camaro set up, or you can have the stripe in the middle, or whatever design you have set up on the car, you can have it, and it'll look sick. Either way, it doesn't have to have a glass see-through hood insert, but it just makes it look much nicer. Now the only downfall, there's only one downfall with this. You can't get to the stuff from here. You know what I'm saying? Normally when it's open, you can get to everything right here, from right in the middle, which was, easy access. But at this point, obviously you can't get to it from here. You always got to come from the side of the car and work on it from the side, which honestly, if you're always working on your motor, I mean, that could be a good thing, but it could be a bad thing too. So I try to stay away from working on the motor, you know what I'm saying? I try to just keep it clean as much as I can, and then just enjoy this feature right here. So let me show you guys what it looks like from the other side. So from this side, when you're changing out and you're adding these shocks on here, they literally bolt up to the factory bolts right here. And then what you do is you have a factory latch that's over here. It's white. Well, mine came white because it was painted with the car. You change that. It's smaller than this one, and this is one of the release wires right there, the cables. This is what releases it, and this is what latches in right here. When you look up here, there's my factory. Let me turn the camera up just a little bit. There we go. When you look up here, there's my factory original latch where it was set up. So obviously they didn't paint this part from factory, but it's okay. When you change this, you have to adjust this little pin right here till it actually clips on, because what happens is if this is a little bit off, it's not going to latch on to this piece right here, and you'll notice you'd be pushing down and you're like, what the hell, man, it won't close. So you want to make sure that this comes out far enough but not too far. You want this end to stick up, but you want it to latch right here in the middle where the little mark is. You see that little mark right there? That's where you want it to latch. Now the only drilling that you have to do is over here. So from what I remember, I think there was already one hole like this one. There was one of these, but then the other one I had to create. So you just got to be very careful when you pierce that hole. Just take your time. Don't force it, because you don't want to puncture it and make a hole on this side. So be careful with that. At the same time, what makes it really difficult, what took me so long, was, as you can see right here, the big hinge right there, the big, where it says Halo right there. Okay, that's extra. That doesn't come like with your car, obviously, because your hood opens the other way. So that piece you have to put on. You have to bolt it all up, and then right here in the middle, as you can see, you have to cut that area right there in the corner and right there in that corner. You just have to cut it. I believe, it's been so long, I believe they give you a template. I want to say they give you a template. Yeah, they do. And then you mark it. And then I just took a Dremel and I just, took my time, made the line perfectly straight. You can see right here, there's one of the cuts right there. I just made the line perfectly straight so that way it can latch and close down. You don't want to overdo it, and you don't want to spend too much time on it. Just don't overthink it. Just follow the process of what they're saying and you'll be good to go. Now at the same time, when I close the hood, I used to ask for a second pair of hands to close the hood, but now after some time, I'm so used to it, I don't need another pair of hands. I just close it myself. But the only thing is, what I do is once I bring the hood down, I don't just close it right away. What I do is I bring it down, let it sit, and then I pull the hood, towards the driver's side, then latch it down so the corners don't touch, because you don't want these corners to touch. You just bring it down and slam the hood. You don't want to do that, okay? Because the hood right now, it's not going to move with the wind. But these shocks, they hold on just enough. But you have to be careful, because with a little bit of wind, it'll move. You know what I mean? So just like that right there. I don't know if you guys could see that, but it's moving just a tad because I shook it. So here's what I do. I bring it down. You see, I'm just doing it myself. Nobody else is helping. Obviously, this is not as light as a Corvette hood or something like that. Those hoods just go right up with one hand, no problem. This is my factory hood with that setup. But here's what I do, just to give you guys an example. This piece right here, you don't ever want it to touch, so I just pull it towards me just a little bit like that. See that? And then once you push it down, that's it, it's closed. It's not going to touch. When I go on this side, it gets really close, but it won't touch. See that? Not touching. But that's only because I pulled that side. Okay, that's only because I pulled that side to the right and then I closed it. And I figured that out because there were some people that weren't doing it like that when I've had the car worked on, and then I noticed my old chrome blue wrap, I noticed little scuff marks on that side. I was like, what the hell's going on here? So that's what happened there. People weren't closing the hood properly. Now as far as the doors, obviously the doors give it an awesome effect too. But with these doors, here, let me stand you guys up. You can have this show mode, vertical door. Or if you're in a hurry, you don't have to lift the door up. You can just get in and out like this. You don't have to lift it up. You can just go like this. The only thing is, this is the furthest the door opens now because it has to go up. The door does not open all the way out like it used to, because if it did, this would never make it all the way up because you would hit the fender. So with this feature, it's really cool because you can get out like this, or you can open it like this where you're showing it to someone and then you just raise it. And that's it. And then when you bring it back down, make sure you don't slam it. So what I do typically is when I bring it down, I just hold it right here because it gives a little bounce when you come down. So you don't want it to bounce and then close because you're gonna hit this little latch that's in here. So once the door is just laid down like nice, like that, that's it. Simple as that, and the car is complete. So guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys like what you saw. If you guys have any questions, any comments, any concerns, leave them down below. Make sure you subscribe to the page. make sure you show your boy some love. Holla at me, man, you know what I'm saying, because I got more videos coming, you know, and I just want to make sure I'm delivering to you guys. I apologize that I haven't posted a video in like over a week now. The weather has been crazy. It looks like it's trying to clear up right now. As you can see, there's some clouds behind me, but you know, I try not to take out Prime, you know, in the rain, but at this point I just want to make sure I got this video. So make sure you guys show that love if you're brand new to this page, and let me know what else you guys want to see, because I got tons of parts in that car. And if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, just let me know what it is and we'll get it in, dog. I'll holla at you, man. A-dilla, Priminator.